So now we are going to discuss construction of analytic function. Construction of analytic function using Milne-Thomson method. So in this, what we are going to do, we will get either a real part or imaginary part of the function. Say, as we know, f of z is a function, that is w is equals to, is an analytic function. Okay, so this will be written as u plus iv. So we will get either u or v. So with the help of u, we have to find v, and if imaginary part v is given, with the help of v, we have to find u. So to do that, we are going to use Milne-Thomson method, and with the help of CR equations, we are going to construct the analytical function, that is f of z, for a given real or imaginary part of the function. Okay, so in this we are going to do some procedures. So here, if u is given, okay, or v is given, what we are going to do, we are going to differentiate this function u v with respect to x and y partially. So we are going to get u subscript x, u subscript y if u is given. Similarly, v subscript x and v subscript y if v is given, imaginary part is given. Then after that, we know that from the first equation 2 while discussing Cartesian form. Okay, so f dash of z is equals to u subscript x plus I into v subscript x. Okay, and also we know CR equations. What CR equation says? In case of Cartesian, u subscript x is equals to v subscript y, and v subscript x is equals to minus u subscript y. Okay, so if u is given, we are going to find ux uy, means partial derivative of u with respect to x and partial derivative of u with respect to y. If imaginary part is given, v is given, then what we are going to do, we are going to find v subscript x and v subscript y, that is partial differentiation of v with respect to x and partial differentiation of v with respect to y. So in case u is given, we are going to find ux uy. So in that case, ux we are keeping as it is, plus I vx is equals to what we have, minus ui, that is what we are going to use here, minus ui. So we will get ux minus I uy. This is f dash of z. Okay, so once after getting this, so we know ux, we have from the given function, we found ux and uy, we have to substitute it here, and then after substitution, what the Milne-Thomson method says, wherever x is there, we are going to substitute z, and wherever y is there, we have to substitute 0, and then rearrange the term. We are going to get f dash of z purely in terms of z. After that, we need to integrate this f dash of z with respect to z. Then we are going to get f of z is equals to this function, whatever we are going to get, plus integral constant c. This is what exactly we are going to do. The same way, if imaginary part is given, what we are going to do, we are going to find vx and vy. So again, with the help of this CR equation, ux is equals to vy and vx is equals to minus uy, instead of ux, what we are going to do, we are going to replace vy here, and same way we are going to simplify, and then again we are going to substitute it with the help of Milne-Thomson method. X is equals to z and y is equals to 0. Then we are getting f dash of z purely in terms of z term. Then we have to integrate this f dash of z with respect to z, and we are going to get f dash of z plus integral constant c. That is the analytical function what we are going to get. Okay, so similarly we are going to discuss same thing in Cartesian, in case of polar form. So whatever we have discussed, this is in case of Cartesian. Okay, in Cartesian form, what we are going to do, function will be, that is w is equals to f of z, that is f of r e to the power I theta, will be given in the form of u of r comma theta plus I into v of r comma theta. Okay, so what we are going to do here, we will get either real part u, which is in the form of r comma theta, or imaginary part v, that is v of r comma theta. If we are getting a real part, again we have to do what, we have to differentiate u with respect to r, okay, and u with respect to theta. And if we have imaginary part, we have to differentiate v with respect to r and v with respect to theta once after differentiating. Okay, so what we have in case of polar form, f dash of z is equals to e to the power minus I theta into bracket u subscript r plus I into v subscript r. So this is what we have, f dash of z. And CR equation in case of polar form, what we have, r u subscript r is equals to v subscript theta, that is u subscript r means partial derivative of u with respect to r, and v subscript theta. Okay, and r v subscript r is equals to minus u theta. These are the CR equation in case of polar form. With the help of these CR equations, again what we are going to do, if a real part u is given, we found ur and v theta. So here vr is there. Vr is equals to what we can write? Vr is equals to minus 1 over r u theta we can write here in place of this. Okay, if the imaginary part v of r comma theta is given, so in place of ur, what I have to write? Ur is equals to v theta over r. So this is what we are going to replace it here. And then again, so what we are going to do, wherever r is there, we are going to substitute theta, and wherever r is there, we are going to substitute z, and wherever theta is there, we are going to substitute 0. Okay, so with that is what we call it as a Milnes-Thomson method. And then we are getting f dash of z purely in terms of what, z. Okay, and then we have to integrate with respect to z. We are going to get f of z plus integral constant c. So this is what we are going to do. So with the help of one example, we will discuss this one. Okay.